All right, Rayshawn. How you feeling out here at minicamp? You one of the few veteran kind of guys, so it gives you a chance to kind of get a little work in, work with some of the younger guys, help out.
Yeah, man, it's good. Coach kept some of the injured guys here to kind of see our progression. I feel really good. I feel 100%. I'm ready to go. Just like you said, we were out here with the younger guys. It was good to get some good work and with those guys and actually teach them some things as well. So it was kind of just cool on both ends of the spectrum.
How are you feeling getting back from your injury and getting back on the field?
And I feel great. Just like I said, I feel 100%. I'm a little winded. It was hot as hell out here today. Oh, it was hot out here today. But, it's part of the game.
What do you think about Coach Caldwell's defense?
Man, it's fun. That's the number one thing. It's fun, man. It's really fun to play in. You get a bunch of guys around the ball, a bunch of different guys making plays, and he does a good job, in my opinion, of putting his guys at the point of attack.
Can you tell when you look at some of the stuff that he wants you guys to do, that he's a former player and kind of knows what you're dealing with out there?
Oh, yeah, absolutely, because sometimes stuff on paper may make sense, but when you actually get in the game, it's completely different because, you got what we like to call as live bullets, flying at you. So that means it's just live gameplay. So now you're honestly reacting off of muscle memory and habits. So we know everything isn't going to be perfect. So he does a good job as a coach, just understanding hey, I was a former player. I know you may see this differently sometimes, but hey, you adjust. You're a ball player. I trust you. I trust your instincts.
Is what he's asking the safeties to do more similar to what you were doing last year or what you were doing back with the Chargers?
It's similar as any other, defense, but I would definitely say we're much more involved. We're much more involved. Just like I said, we might have 3 or 4 safeties on the field at one time. We don't know, but like I said, he's going to put a bunch of guys in position to make plays, and this is very safety-friendly defense.
I know when I was talking to Coach Grimm, he was talking about how, there's free safeties, there's strong safeties, and then there's you, because you can kind of go either way. Do you see some of the things they're asking you guys to do as a safety really as playing to the strengths of your game?
Yeah, absolutely. So I would say, yeah, but no. It's just that I look at myself as like a Swiss Army knife, hey, come and play this free safety spot, but let's just say, we may need you at the strong safety spot 1 game, 1 or 2 games, or 3 or 4 games. You're gonna need to, fill in that spot. That's what we paid you for, and I'm completely fine with doing that. I completely trust myself and my skill set in doing that.
What do you think about Andre Cisco? Didn't get to play a whole lot last year. Now he's kind of working his way through his first off season, really with the team after his rookie year. What do you think about his
It's starting to click, man. You can see the professionalism just growing day by day. It's starting to click. He's really learning the game. A lot of guys come out here, they're already athletically gifted, Now where you take that next step is when you can be a professional of the game. That's where I had to take that step early on in my career, and that's where it looks like he's transitioning over to do that now because he's understanding it. He's being around more professionals, so he knows what it looks like.
What about a couple of rookies for this year, Devin Lloyd and Trayvon Walker? I know they're going to be kind of in front of you, but have you noticed anything of them running around in front of you and been like, okay?
Speed and size. I literally have a brick wall in front of me. Just like you said, he plays in front of me. He's 6'4", long. I've seen this guy put his hands on so many plays that was intended to go over his head, but he just got that length just to make that extra tip or wherever it may be. Trayvon, long, big, physical, coming off the edge. I can't wait to see what these 2 guys do, come and see how they contribute to our defense.
Them the kind of guys you want on your side.
Man, they're long and fast, man. Long and fast. They can guard a running back. They can guard tight ends. Trayvon can get from the 3-point and guard the tight. It's crazy. It's ridiculous. So these guys these days are just, you see it as generations go on. These guys get better. So.
What do you think about how the defense is kind of coming together in this new system? Some new pieces and everything. Are you excited to see how all 11 come together on the field?
So excited. Last year, I would say defensively, we didn't have a horrible year last year. The only thing I could really think about is just our turnovers. We gotta get the ball out of there. Or create turnovers some type of way, whether that be like strip sacks or whatever, forced fumbles, interceptions, anything. So I'm excited to see all 11 work and with a real goal in mind. I feel like last year, and there's no shot to anybody, but last year we were just working just to work.
How much of the turnover thing is just a kind of mentality of the defense? Defense kind of has some personality. And
it's always mentality. It's mentality, but that mentality it can't just be 2 or 3 guys. It's just not, It's good, but it's not good enough. You need 11 guys thinking about the ball all the time, because that I may not be close to the ball one play, but I'm thinking about the ball. But the guy who is close to the ball, he's not. So it could be a different outcome.
You feel like you got the 11 that all?
I really do. And if we don't, we're damn near close.
How do you feel about where the team's standing now with minicamp kind of all the way through Doug gave the veteran guys off heading into training camp. Do you feel like you guys are where you need to be?
Oh, absolutely. I feel like Coach Doug wouldn't have even let us out early, like let the vets go early if he didn't trust that they were ready to go by training camp when they got back, you know. So I felt like we're definitely ready, especially for our head coach to, you know, kind of break camp early. They didn't even do a training camp. So
y'all rock with Doug, right?
Oh yeah, he's a former player, man. Anytime you can get a former player in here that just understands what it feels like to be in that locker room, and you know, it's different.
And he ain't got y'all just working to work. I mean, he saw what he needed to see and was like, go home.
It's all mental. It's all, I mean, of course it's physical because it's football, but we dive into situations. Like, we're very situational. We're trying to be a smarter football team. Penalties, win the 2 minutes, win the fourth down, the third down. You know what I mean? Just very, very situational aware. Yes, sir. Yeah, appreciate you.